Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a very relaxing and soothing yoga flow for the evening. So this is really meant for you to wind you down and to relax your body and concentrate on the shoulders, on the neck and on the upper part of the body. So let's start by a short meditation by closing our eyes, sitting in any comfortable position, and just thinking about our breath. Noticing the breath, how we breathe in from the nose towards the whole way down to the belly. And try to breathe in and breathe out for equal amount of time. So make your inhalations and exhalations be the same. Try to let go of any thoughts you might have, any concerns or problems. Just observe them, but don't try to confront them. And then slowly open your eyes. We're gonna start with some very gentle neck rolls. And we're gonna go from one side to the front, then to the other side. Make sure you keep your shoulders down. Very gentle. When you go back, make sure you are noticing how your back feels, the upper back, opening the throat. And breathe very slowly. And then change sides, so coming from the other direction. And then let your right ear come to your right shoulder. So just let the head hang heavy on the right side. If you want, take your right arm and just extend the stretch. For 2 breaths. And then do the same on the other side. So let your left ear come to your left shoulder. But let your shoulders down, so don't bring them up. Just let the head hang heavy here. Take your left arm and just deepen the stretch. And breathe for 2 breaths here. If you want, you can do the same thing to the front. So maybe to the front right side by pulling your head very gently with the right hand. Or to the left front side by pulling the head with the left hand. And then come back to center. Continue with moving your shoulders. So rotate. Make big circles with your shoulders all the way up, all the way back, down the back and to the front. And do this very gently. Keep your spine in a straight line, so don't collapse your back. Just breathe here. And then change direction from the back to the front. Just notice anything you might feel in your shoulder blades, in your scapula. And then come back to center. From here, come to your first child's pose, wide-legged child's pose. So open your knees as wide as the mat. If you can, sit down on your heels and then just extend your arms up. Stay here for a few breaths, opening the shoulders, so pull your hands to the front of the mat and breathe. Let your belly touch your thighs. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can take your arms up, so just put them together and then let them fall behind. So bend them and just put them behind your head. So this is a very gentle stretch of the shoulders. And to go a little bit further, we are going to come to puppy pose. So just come to your forelegs position and then put your hands away to the front of the mat and let your chest sink. If you want, you can put a block under your forehead or try to bring your chin towards the ground. Opening your shoulders and breathing deeply and slowly. And again, if you want to deepen the stretch, you can take your hands behind your head and just breathe here. And then from here, release and come to all fours. We're going to do thread the needle. So lift your right arm up to the sky. Breathe in, and with breathing out, put your shoulder to the ground. And if you want to take a variation here, you can either leave your left hand on the ground near your face, or you can take the left hand and just clasp it behind you and try to reach your right thigh. For an additional shoulder rotation, and just stay here. For 2 breaths. Then release your left hand, put it back on the floor. Breathe in, right hand up to the sky. And breathe out, right hand back to the floor. And then we do the other side. Breathe in, left hand up, open your chest. And breathe out, left shoulder comes down. Stretch your left arm to the side as much as you can. Either stay here with your right hand next to your head, or take it and clasp it behind you to reach the left thigh. And stay for 2 more breaths here. And then release. Take the right hand to the floor. Left arm up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Left hand to the ground. From here, come to your Sphinx pose. So just lay down on your belly. Putting the elbows below your shoulders. And it's very important here to pull the chest towards the front. This might look like a very easy pose, but it actually involves a lot of stretching of the front side of the body, opening the chest, moving the shoulders down the back, so shoulders not coming to your ears, but down and away from them. And then you can make it a little bit harder by pulling the elbows even more towards you, or easier if you just put them not so far away from you to the front. So this would be less stretch for your lower back. And breathe here for 2 more breaths, spreading your fingers on the mat. Don't forget to smile. Feeling your breath traveling through your front side of the body. And then release. Come down to the floor with your forehead. And we are just gonna do a small stretch here. So just take away your hands and your feet a little bit to the sides. And with inhalation, look up, opening the chest, lifting your hands, your arms, your legs. So only your hips are staying on the ground. Lift as much as you can. And release with exhalation. 2 more times. Inhale, lift everything up. Shoulders away from the ears. And exhalation. Come down. And if you want to do it a little bit different the third time, you can make cactus arms. So just pull your elbows together. And from here we're gonna lift up again. Inhale, lift up, looking forward, lifting your hands. This might be a little bit more hard for you. And then release. And from here come to a seated. So we're going to try cow pose, which is also putting a lot of effort in our hips, opening the hips, but also stretching our shoulders. So try to place your knees above each other and then opening your feet to the side so that your both of your seat bones are on the mat. So this might be a little bit difficult for you. If it is, then just put one knee up and the other one down, and slowly maybe try to, with time, to put them together. If you can reach this, so your right leg is above, then you take your right arm and place it down. Take the left arm up and then just engage the arms. Make them like this. And first of all, let's stay here for a little bit and just feel your shoulder blades. So you might feel a little bit of stretching in the shoulders. With the next inhalation, lift the elbows up. You might feel a little bit more and just stay here. And breathe. If you want to go further, you might bend down so your hands are coming close to your knees. And then come back again to center and then change sides. So you can either do the following. You can lift your knees and just rotate to the back of your mat and come back to the center. So your legs are staying, you're just rotating. And then try to see how the other side feels. Maybe one side is much tighter than the other one. It's not a problem for me. This is the left side is more tighter, so my knee is not coming exactly above the right one. Just try to be in the center. So left knee is above, left arm below the right arm, and just bend the arms. Inhale here and exhale. With the next inhalation, lift the elbows up. Either stay here, or if you want, you can bend down. And then come up again. Release the arms, release the legs, and just come to a seated position, whichever is more comfortable for you. We are going to do a final exercise for the shoulders, and we are going to try to clasp our hands behind us. So we take the right arm up, the left arm down, rotate the shoulder, the left one, and then try to reach the hand. So I'm going to rotate now to show you. If you cannot reach the hand, so if you are here, you can grab any kind of sock, any kind of thing which is longer, a strap, from both sides. And moving your hands closer and closer. So keeping the elbow, the left elbow down, the right elbow up is very important. If you can reach, just stay here and breathe. And then the next inhale, just bend a little bit towards the left side so that your right upper arm is opening. Maybe just a slight bend. And then come back to center. And then change the hands. So now we take the left arm up, right arm down, and we try to reach for our strap. Reach the hands. If we cannot, just stay here. If we can reach them, just leave the strap, clasp the hands and breathe here. And with the next inhalation, slightly bend towards the right side so that your left arm is opening. And then come back to center and release the hands. So this was our evening session for